Does this person look like someone who had just spent the last 8 months being a primary caregiver for his mom who went through progressively more aggressive treatments for her brain cancer, or someone who is contending with the fact that his mom would most likely pass away in the very near future because her survival hinged on an unproven experimental trial? And do I currently look like someone who went through nearly 2 years of cancer treatment? Maybe if you saw my scar from my excisional lymph node biopsy on my clavicle or my scar in my chest from where my portacath was, you would say yes. But otherwise, I don't think I present as someone who has had cancer. This is why I no longer make any assumptions about anyone based on their appearance. You truly cannot know what someone has gone through and lived through just based on how they look. And it's also the reason why I changed my approach to photography, because in the past, I loved to take candid photographs of strangers just living their lives, which I discuss in one of the moments I included for December 9th in my book, Losing Linda May, a Cancer Caregiving Memoir. But now I personally understand the fact that someone can be suffering immensely, but present externally as if they have no cares in the world. So now I'm so much more sensitive about being invasive, which has pushed me out of my comfort zone as an artist. And I've started just asking for impromptu portraits. I'll just go up to someone that I do not know and just say, hey, can I take your picture? And I usually will explain what about them or what about the scene that I like, because then that gives them confidence that I'm not just being a complete creep. And I love this because you can form connections with the individual. You can hear some of their story if they are chatty, and you can also send them the pictures after it so they get something out of the experience as well. And most importantly, they have the opportunity to say, no, I don't want my picture taken. But the vast majority that I have approached have actually said yes. And I think it's because in the world in which we live, which just feels so oversaturated and crowded, it feels nice to be singled out and to be made to feel special. And even though as I look through my lens, I have no idea what the individual has gone through in their life, the picture that I produce memorializes everything that had come before it for them, and they can hold on to that forever. So if you ever happen to see me out in public in real life, ask me to take your portrait. I always have my camera on me.